Hello and welcome to Chasing Diecast Cars. In this video I'm going to open up the remaining Hot Wheels carded cars I have from 1999. I've already opened up a few previously in previous videos, like the first editions one and the one with the metal base cars. So these are all American loan cards. I got these from a Dutch company from Holland, the Netherlands, that imports these from the United States into Europe. I went to their warehouse in September 2017 and handpicked 340 Hot Wheels and Matchbox cars out of their 50,000 car inventory. So here you can see it's got a Kmart sticker, 89 cents in 1999. So back then every car had a collector number. This is 945. Here it says Hot Wheels World's Coolest Car Company. And then some info on the back. So this is the Mercedes C-Class. So let's take a look at it. It's in a black metallic or metal flake with some purple and silver stripes on it. It's let's take a look at the base. Copyright 1997, so probably released in 98. So this is 99, so pretty new casting at that time. I think it shows. It looks way better than some other cars I'm going to show here that that have a much older copyright. This is an all metal body, plastic base. Even the wing is metal. It's got the gold lace wheels or snowflake wheels, whatever you want to call them. Interesting in the interior. The passenger seat in the front has been removed, but the rails where the seat was on is molded into the casting in the interior, I mean. That's a nice detail. And then in the back it still has a back seat or some kind of a back seat, but on the right hand side I don't know what that's supposed to mean. It kind of looks like a child seat in there, so that's kind of funny. And it's got a battery in the middle, and of course also has a roll cage. This is of course not a standard Mercedes C-Class. So all in all, pretty nicely detailed interior. I like that. Did a good job on it. It's a nice looking car. Lots of detail in the casting also. Next up we have a VW Bug. This is number 962. This is in a nice metallic blue. It says Olas del Sol. I don't know what that means. Maybe some of you who speak Spanish can tell me. Got some flowers on it. So this is a 1988 copyright casting. It still has a metal base, metal body. Pretty good looking, and it's still used today. White interior. Next up we got the Porsche Carrera. This is number 967. So this was originally a Corgi casting. It seems a little bit bigger than the usual Hot Wheels stuff. It's got a metal base also, but it doesn't say when it was copyrighted, because it wasn't copyrighted by Hot Wheels but by Corgi. It's got the gold 5 spokes, silver color, dirt bike team it says. It's got a little ducktail in the back. It's got some detail in the back, but it's not, you can see it's not a Hot Wheels casting. It's a little bit more rough, it seems. And the interior steering wheel is not really a steering wheel, but just a something molded into the dashboard. Next up, the Jaguar XK8, number 970. This one you might get hungry from, because it has a Nestle 100 grand deco on it and some names of what seems to be cereals: chewy, caramel, milk chocolate and crispy crunchies. I don't know what those are, but it sounds like cereal to me. Also has the gold lace or snowflake wheels, Hot Wheels logo. This one has the lens headlights, part of the windscreen that is smoked. Tan interior, looking good. This is a 96 copyright, so also back then it was a pretty recent casting. I think it also shows, it looks good. Just the lens headlights, I'm okay with lens headlights if they look realistic, like Majorette does them. They do a really good job on lens headlights. These are not that realistic, but you know, it's better than not having a tempo and just some metal, I guess. It says Nestle on the boot or trunk. Next up, and this is one I was talking about that is not as well done, that shows its age. Mercedes 500 SL, number 1013. This is a little bit different style of card. So this one has a 89 copyright, plastic base. So here you see half of it is plastic, its bottom is plastic, top is metal. A lot of plastic in the front here. Chrome pieces, I don't know where these come from, because the interior is black and the base is also black, so it must be a separate piece. It's got the silver lace snowflake wheels. The back is, well, not very well done. Hot Wheels logo. Pretty disappointing. This one very narrow also, not very realistic. The Corgi casting of the SL is actually way better than this Hot Wheels one. Next up, Mercedes SLK. This is number 1025. A lot of flaking in the blister, as you can see. So it's going to get a little bit dirty here. I'm going to try to not do this too much with my hands like I do all the time on my videos. But you've all been very kind not to say anything about it. This is a 97 copyright. So also pretty recent back then, and it's made in India. First time I noticed that. Metal base, metal body, and the wheels don't dig very much. These are also lens headlights. It's hard to see with the it's kind of a very dark blue metal flake. You'd think it's black, but it's got a little bit of blue in there. It's a nice color. It's got a nice light interior. Suits the car very well. So besides the wheels, I think this is a very well done version. I like it. Got the package wrap. It's been too long in the package. Gotta set them free, but maybe I can get it off with some cleaning. Next up, that's the Toyota MR2, number 1086. The only Japanese car in this lineup. All the other ones are European cars. So this is a kind of a purple or magenta. Don't dig the wheels very much. The plastic did not completely form in the molding, so there's a part missing here. It's got the metal wing, that's a nice touch, and here the ventilation for the engine, or the air intake for the engine. It could also be, although there's also air intakes here. Oh, nicely done, nicely detailed. It seems to say MRZ or Z on the license plate. It doesn't look like a 2, but more like a Z to me. Don't know what you guys think or make of it. So this is a 1990 copyright, so already a pretty old one back then. But still looks way better than, for example, the SL. Little fun fact here, in France they had to change the name into MR instead of MR2, because when you read MR2 in French, it sounds like a swear word, MR2. So they cautiously changed it into MR because it did not sound very good in French. And the last one is a BMW 850i, number 1093. So this is a 1990 copyright, and it shows it's a very nice casting. It's got the silver lace wheels, snowflake wheels also. It's nicely detailed in the front. It looks good on the side, but then the horror is on the back. Yikes! So it's got the tail lights are part of the interior, and then the base forms the bumper here. So it could have been a really nice casting, but this kind of ruins it. The rest of it looks very nice in my opinion. Very well done. But the back is just killing it, and not in a good way. So that's it for this video. I thank you very much for watching. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I hope to see you again next time. Bye bye.